Commander Yolzum Jordan is killed in action during the mission in Northfield. It seemed likely that he had been shot by some bandit, or hit by a hunter's stray arrow. But speculation soon began to spread among the mercenaries. Had the commander incurred the church's wrath by helping a faction other than the archbishops? Frederick, Walter Quinn, Iscarion, and Andreas proposed that they take joint command of the unit. They were prepared to argue their case, but to their surprise, Duke Hende agrees at once to their suggestion without demur. The Blue Fox, a hunter as intelligent as they are cunning. It is this merciless cunning that spares not even their own kin. Under the name of this enchanted beast, the four allies form their group, each possessing an equal share of power in leadership of the unit.
Chapitre 2, brèche dans les défenses. Par contre, j'avoue que c'était assez inattendu que notre commandant meure.
Off the eastern coast of DioField Island, a fleet of warships is sighted. They hail from the Trovelt-Shovian Empire, the all-conquering mainland military power. The Empire is yet to send an envoy to Alatane, and rumors abound that an invasion is imminent. The royal government asks the Lord's Council to summon a response to the gathering threat. And soon, a number of knights and mercenary units begin to gather in Eastfield.
Ok, donc là, les autres royaumes y arrivent.
Passed since the Blue Fox's formation. Its leaders, Frederick, Walter Quinn, Iscarion, and Andreas, have spent this time expanding the unit. This has involved handling military drills and escort missions, as well as recruitment. Then, one day, the unit are ordered to make for Westfield to deal with rampaging demi-humans.
The town is awash with talk of those Imperial warships.
La ville est en émoi, tout le monde ne parle que de ces navires impériaux.
About 50 of them are inbound from the east, with 5,000 enemy soldiers thought to be on board.
Une cinquantaine d'entre eux arrivent de l'Est, avec à leur bord 5000 soldats ennemis.
However, the Royal Army in Eastfield will number 10,000 once assembled, mercenaries included.
L'armée royale de l'Eastfield, rassemblée, compterait 10 000 soldats, mercenaires inclus.
Our troops are double their number. One would think our victory assured.
Nos troupes sont 2 fois plus nombreuses. Notre victoire devrait être assurée dans ce cas. Mais
The force being 10,000 strong isn't an assurance. They could very well be a stronger 5,000.
le nombre ne fait pas tout. Leurs 5000 hommes sont peut-être plus forts individuellement.
Indeed. The Empire's expansion has always been founded on superior logistics and armaments.
En effet, l'Empire s'est agrandi grâce à la supériorité de sa logistique et de son armement.
Yes, especially their use of modern magic. It is entirely different to our ancient sorcery.
Oui, notamment leur magie moderne. Elle n'a rien à voir avec notre sorcellerie ancestrale.
It uses jade not as a catalyst, but as an energy source, draining it of its power.
Elle n'utilise pas le jade comme catalyseur, mais comme source d'énergie, en absorbant sa force.
This causes it to break into pieces or lose its radiance, turning it into a lump of rock.
Cela provoque sa destruction ou la perte de son éclat, le transformant en vulgaire pierre.
Of course, the advantage of modern magic is that it is easily weaponized and requires no training.
La magie moderne a l'avantage de pouvoir facilement servir d'arme sans entraînement préalable.
If all its soldiers have magic at their disposal, it's no wonder the Empire has expanded so quickly.
Si tous ces soldats utilisent la magie, la rapide expansion de l'Empire n'a rien d'étonnant.
Jade has been used as a catalyst for ancient sorcery since before records began.
Le jade est utilisé comme catalyseur en sorcellerie ancestrale depuis la nuit des temps.
It is bountiful here on DioField, but not on the mainland, where it fetches a pretty
Il y en a en
penny.
abondance sur DioField, mais pas sur le continent, où il coûte très cher.
Take all that into consideration, and the purpose of the Empire's expedition becomes evident.
En ayant cela à l'esprit, il est aisé de deviner ce qui nous vaut la visite de l'Empire.
It sounds as though their stores of jade are running dry.
Leurs stocks de jade m'ont tout l'air d'être épuisés.
Yes, and with vast amounts required for their expansion, a resource war looms on the horizon.
Et avec les vastes ressources nécessaires à leur conquête, une guerre est sur le point d'éclater.
It was inevitable from the moment the Empire's call for negotiations was refused.
C'était inévitable, depuis le refus opposé à leur tentative de négociation.
They never intended to negotiate. Invasion has been their aim all along.
Ils n'ont jamais eu l'intention de négocier. Leur but a toujours été d'envahir nos terres.
Indeed. We were right to refuse. And now we must await the call to arms.
En effet, nous avons eu raison de refuser. Maintenant, nous devons être prêts au combat. Ouais, la bagarre. Ouais. L'unité a été restructurée et baptisée les Renards Bleus. Et j'ai pas eu le temps de lire la suite.
What?
Oh, encore vous? Rickles, que faites-vous ici?
To be honest,
C'est-à-dire que, en fait, je pensais rejoindre l'unité.
using it.
Iscarion me l'a suggéré l'autre jour après m'avoir vu en train de manier mon arc.
You got it.
Je crois que je m'amuserai plus ici qu'en chassant dans le frontier. En plus, je serai payé.
However,
Nous risquons cependant nos vies en mission. Notre ancien commandant en est un bon exemple.
Why would you?
Les chasseurs courent les mêmes dangers, figurez-vous. Tuer ou être tué, je connais.
Oh boy.
Ne me prenez pas pour une amatrice.
Oh.
J'ai eu l'occasion de vous voir à l'œuvre, en effet. Ah bon? D'accord, bienvenue parmi nous. Génial, vous ne le regretterez pas. Rickenbach Madea, une chasseuse originaire du frontier. Sa gaieté et son enthousiasme indéfectibles sont contagieux. On peut compter sur elle pour soutenir ses alliés grâce à ses talents d'archère et son aisance dans l'utilisation d'objets.
There we go.
Je vais prévenir Iscarion, en espérant qu'il ne soit pas encore occupé. Occupé à quoi? Oh, il semblait avoir une conversation très sérieuse avec une femme dans le salon.
Oh boy.
Je n'ai pas voulu les interrompre, mais je n'ai plus le choix, je dois m'entraîner.
If I may, Andreas,
Si je puis me permettre, Andreas,
I'd like to buy some pure jade.
j'aimerais acheter du jade pur,
Also, some ancient sorcery tomes and lab equipment.
quelques ouvrages de sorcellerie ancestrale et du matériel.
You may buy whatever you wish, as long as you can afford it.
Tu peux bien acheter ce que bon te semble tant que tu en as les moyens.
But these items will benefit the unit. Surely the blue foxes have budget to spare.
Ces achats profiteraient à l'unité. Les renards bleus ne pourraient-ils pas les financer?
perhaps, but you'll need to bring it up at a war meeting and fill in a form for Lorraine.
Peut-être. Tu devras en parler durant une réunion et remplir un formulaire pour Lorraine.
Well, then I think I'll spare myself the trouble and buy it all myself.
Ah, cela n'en vaut pas la peine, je vais payer de ma poche.
Rules are rules. Being the daughter of a duke doesn't mean you can cut corners.
Les règles sont les règles. Être issu de la haute société ne t'en exempte pas.
I am an exception to many rules. Some would disagree, but I soon change their minds.
Je contourne pourtant maintes règles, même les plus inflexibles finissent par céder.
Is that supposed to be a threat? You would dare threaten me?
Est-ce une tentative d'intimidation? Oserais-tu me menacer?
Does it come across that way? I imagine you stand up quite well to threats.
Est-ce ainsi que tu le perçois? Tu dois être du genre à tenir tête aux menaces.
No, it is no threat. But I will continue to do as I please, and you will not stand in my way.
Ce n'en est pas une, mais je continuerai de faire à ma guise et tu ne m'en empêcheras pas.
I wonder how long we can keep the peace, hmm?
Je me demande combien de temps la paix va durer. Ah ouais, en fait, elle est pas si cool que ça. Hein. Elle a l'air un peu diabolique. C'est quoi là?
Got a sec?
Andreas, j'ai une faveur à vous demander. De quoi
To
s'agit-il?
be honest.
Nous voulons construire un réfectoire pour améliorer le moral des troupes. On a les matériaux, mais impossible de les acheminer jusqu'ici. Des monstres bloquent la
So
route.
that means
Je vois, il faudrait donc que quelqu'un se charge de leur cas.
I'm counting on you.
En effet, il ne ferait qu'une bouchée de moi et des autres gardes.
aye.
Message reçu.
Let's see.
Dites Andreas, j'ai un peu de temps libre, je peux aller chasser. Sommes-nous à court de nourriture? Non, non, pas du tout. Je ne veux pas perdre la main, c'est tout.
However,
Partir chasser d'ici, c'est une expédition qui ne s'improvise pas.
I'm sorry.
Oh, tant pis alors.
this should do it.
Y a-t-il quelqu'un qui pourrait vous accompagner? En groupe, c'est plus raisonnable.
Right, right.
Ah bon? Et si c'est une grande expédition, qui va payer pour les provisions?
How about this?
Si vous en profitez pour patrouiller sur les chemins, nous couvrirons les coûts. Vraiment? Alors c'est entendu.
Well done.
J'enverrai l'argent à Lorraine, mais il faudra voir les détails avec elle.
Righto.
Compris, c'est décidé, je vais organiser une partie de chasse. Ça va chasser. Ouais, du coup, je pense qu'en fait, là, la quête, c'est juste, faut lui donner des thunes. Ou pas.
Wow. This is just... Wow.
Waouh. C'est vraiment... Waouh.
Lost for words, Rickles?
À court de mots, Rickles?
This base is so well equipped. I can't believe it. It's full of stuff I've never laid eyes on before.
Cette base est si bien équipée que je n'en reviens pas. Elle regorge d'objets que je n'avais jamais vus.
Well, they do say that Northfield is one of DioField's more Spartan regions.
Il est vrai que le Northfield est l'une des régions les plus spartiates de DioField.
You'll find that life in Central Field isn't quite as frugal. Elm Camp is rather state of the art.
En comparaison, le Central Field est cossu. Le camp d'Elm est à la pointe de la technologie.
I can see that. And I can see that you think I'm just some country bumpkin.
C'est ce que je constate. Mais je rêve où vous me traitez de rustre paysanne.
I didn't say anything about the countryside.
Je n'ai rien dit de tel.
Well, I am a country bumpkin. And I'm not ashamed of trying to make a better life for myself.
Oui, je suis une paysanne et je n'ai pas honte d'essayer de mener une vie plus confortable.
You and I both know I'm a great addition to this unit. Mock my roots again, though, and I'm off.
Je suis une excellente nouvelle recrue. Ne vous avisez pas de vous moquer de mes origines. Ah ouais, c'est ce qu'elle vaut, elle, déjà. Ok.
Damn it all. What a bother.
Ensemble bois, quelle plaie.
What's the matter, Fred?
Qu'est-ce qui ne va pas, Fred?
I was having a quiet stroll through town when suddenly I was beset by a large mob.
Je me promenais sereinement dans la foule quand je me suis retrouvé au milieu d'une
They were
foule.
all cheering me on or wanting to shake my hand.
Je me promenais sereinement dans la ville, plutôt, wesh. Ils étaient tous à m'acclamer ou à vouloir me serrer la main. J'étais totalement perdu.
It seems that word of the Blue Fox's feats is beginning to spread.
Je crois que les renards bleus commencent à faire parler d'eux pour leurs prouesses.
And it would appear that you're being seen as the mightiest of our soldiers, Fred.
Et apparemment, le peuple te considère comme notre plus vaillant soldat, Fred.
Me,
Pourquoi moi?
of all people. Ridiculous. Whoever would start such an odd rumor?
C'est ridicule. Qui aurait pu colporter une telle rumeur?
There's nothing wrong with having the glowing adoration of the people.
Il n'y a pas de honte à être adoré par le peuple.
I suppose not, but I'd rather not be hounded every time I take a walk.
Certes, mais je n'ai pas envie qu'on me harcèle chaque fois que je mets le pied dehors.
You never know. That popularity of yours may come in handy one day.
Ta popularité pourrait s'avérer utile un jour. Qui sait ce que l'avenir nous réserve?
That's easy for you to say, when you are too surly to garner such adoration yourself.
Facile à dire pour toi, tu es trop taciturne pour être la cible d'une telle admiration.
Perhaps sorting out that pout of yours might improve matters.
Si tu souriais de temps à autre, peut-être les choses seraient-elles différentes.
That's enough now.
J'en ai assez entendu. Waouh, ça s'envoie des petits pics. Putain, par contre, on commence à être pété de thunes là.
Well,
Les chevaliers du Central Field nous ont demandé de nous joindre à eux pour leur
how
entraînement.
does that sound?
Si nous leur prouvons de votre valeur, ils pourraient nous autoriser l'accès à leur
Very
installation.
well.
Ça vaut le coup d'essayer.
Understood.
En effet, ils vous attendront sur leur terrain d'entraînement. Partez dès que possible.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
This should do it. How about this?
Understood.
Aye.
Chiche. Augmente de 5% les guildes gagnées en mission. Ok. J'en ai un peu marre de lire. Surtout que ça ralentit un peu le rythme.
Have you a moment to spare, Andreas?
Oh. Auriez-vous un moment, Andreas?
What is it, Lorraine?
Qu'y a-t-il, Lorraine?
A town on the northern fringes of
Une ville à l'extrême
Northfield is
nord
under
du
attack by
Northfield
bandits.
est attaquée par des bandits.
The local people
La
doubt
population
whether they'll be
locale
able
ne
to
pense
fight
pas
them
pouvoir
off
les repousser
and have
et a fait
requested
appel à
our
nous.
help.
Won't the town have been taken
Le temps
from
que
the
nous
town
faisions
again?
le trajet, la ville ne sera-t-elle pas déjà tombée?
It seems a defense force,
Une force de
led by a
défense menée par un
veteran
guerrier
warrior is
vétéran
currently
semble
keeping the
tenir les
bandits
bandits
at
à distance.
Do we know anything about this warrior?
Savons-nous de ce guerrier?
bay. He is a former knight,
Il
apparently.
s'agit d'un ancien
Much
chevalier
vaunted
fort
for his
loué
service
pour
to
ses
King
mérites
Rhaegal.
et son service auprès du roi Régalt.
His name is Donovar Sullion.
Il s'appelle Donovar
He served as
Solion.
the town's guard
Il est garde
since
de la
resigning
ville
from
depuis
his
qu'il a
order.
démissionné de ses fonctions.
I have heard of Sullion. His
Le nom
performance
de
in battle
Solion
has
ne m'est
earned
pas
him a fine
inconnu.
reputation.
Sa réputation de combattant le précède.
We must hurry to
Nous
his
devons
aid.
l'aider au plus vite.
Oh,
Oh,
yes, of course.
oui, bien sûr. Ok, donc là, je suppose que j'ai... Ok, donc là, c'est les quêtes secondaires qui commencent. On va en faire quelques-unes. Enfin, je pense qu'on va faire les 3 même. Ah cool, il n'y a pas de texte, pas de dialogue, rien du tout. C'est la bagarre directe. Ça, c'est ce que je veux, ça. Bon, en termes de chrono, ça va le faire. Par contre, il y a un objectif que j'aurais pas réussi, c'est le fait qu'un alien ne doit pas tomber KO. Ça, j'aurais pas réussi. Dommage. Ouais.
It would seem I've grown stronger.
Hop.
As
No,
as
I expected no less.
understood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Permet de débloquer une nouvelle compétence sur l'arbre de compétences. Ok.
How about this?
what?
Anyway,
Oh,
very well.
how does that sound?
Ok, je vais acheter du stuff. Continuons sur les quêtes secondaires. Niveau 12. De toute façon, je pense qu'il faut être niveau 12 pour chaque mission. D'accord. Ne laissez aucun allié mettre mis KO 6 minutes. Ok. Ok. On va faire celle-là alors. Ce que j'espère juste par contre, c'est que plus tard dans le jeu, on va pas nous imposer des équipes. Parce que j'aurais l'air bien con avec mes unités qui sont moins fortes, quoi.
Very well.
Here goes!
Seize victory!
C'est fini? Voilà. Ah, heal. C'est bien 6 minutes.
I've learned some new tricks.
Easy peasy.
As expected.
Ugh, is that all you have?
Ok. Ah non, faut que j'aille parler à Iscarion.
It seems a demi-human swarm is running rampant in
Il
West.
semblerait qu'une horde d'hybrides rôde en Westfield.
Word is that they emerged from the western
Le bruit
woodlands
court qu'ils
and are
viendraient des
destroying
forêts de
the
l'Ouest
settlements.
et qu'ils saccageraient des villages.
Yulden would appear to be their next target.
Yulden serait leur prochaine cible. Notre mission consiste à défendre cette ville.
Demi-humans are a menace.
Les hybrides sont
Their
une
minds have
menace.
been warped
Leur
by
esprit est
invented jade.
irrémédiablement corrompu par le jade.
For years now, any who approach those
Depuis des
woods
années,
met
quiconque
with
approche
ill
ces
fate.
forêts connaît un sort tragique.
If they can't string
S'ils sont
sentences
incapables de
together,
parler
and they're
et qu'ils
driven
sont
only by the
mus
taste of human
uniquement
flesh,
par un désir de chair humaine,
well, they're no different from monsters, are they?
alors ils ne sont guère différents des monstres ordinaires.
Perhaps not.
Certes, mais ces attaques sont trop coordonnées pour être l'œuvre de simples monstres.
They're clearly-
So that's
Ah,
why Duke Henday and
voilà
the
donc
royal
pourquoi
government
Lord
called for
Henday
their
et le
eradication.
gouvernement royal ont ordonné leur éradication.
Yes.
Oui.
So, we wipe out
Commençons
the
par éliminer les
demi-humans,
hybrides,
then
puis cherchons
identify
la
the
cause de
cause
leur
of their
comportement.
rampage.
Sounds like a good chance to bolster the Blue
Saisissons cette
Fox's
opportunité
reputation.
d'améliorer la réputation des renards bleus.
However,
Nous ne sommes pas suffisamment équipés pour affronter les hybrides. En
ok.
effet, on l'a constaté malgré nous la dernière fois qu'on les a combattus.
How about it?
Peut-être que la science peut nous aider, c'est
I
possible.
believe this will work.
S'il faut négocier avec les chercheurs, tu es le mieux placé. Tu veux bien, Andreas? Si tu insistes, ouais.
Sorry.
C'est pas beaucoup à insister, mais vas-y. Ok.
Andreas,
Ah, Andreas, vous arrivez à point nommé. Ah oh, pourquoi ça?
speaking of which,
Vous vous intéressez à nos infrastructures de développement d'armes, non?
please take
Eh bien,
a
à
look.
partir d'aujourd'hui, elles sont opérationnelles.
Oh,
C'est une bonne nouvelle, il se trouve que je voulais vous parler d'équipement, justement.
I see.
Avec plaisir. Comment puis-je vous aider?
The truth
Ici,
is
nous pratiquons le développement d'armes et la recherche d'orbes magilumiques.
right here.
Si vous m'apportez les matériaux requis, je développerai des nouvelles armes pour vous.
Please take a look.
Une fois créées, elles seront disponibles à l'achat dans la boutique à côté.
then what?
Et en ce qui concerne les recherches d'orbes magilumiques,
Indeed.
nos recherches visent à créer des versions toujours plus meurtrières de ces orbes merveilleux.
And another thing.
Mais pour y parvenir, j'ai besoin des matériaux nécessaires.
Listen,
Serez-vous capable dans un futur proche de créer de nouveaux types d'orbes?
If only I had it.
Si je dispose de matériaux de qualité et suffisamment résistants, oui, ça ne fait
how
aucun
about
doute.
this?
Le fan rire que nous avons abattu il y a peu, fait-il l'affaire?
Understood.
Quelle coïncidence que vous en parliez, je viens juste de terminer ceci.
So, what do you think?
L'orbe magilumique de Fenrir.
Sorry for the
Ah,
trouble.
That's the reason.
ok.
I can't believe this.
Qu'est-ce que ça donne du coup ça? Recherche d'orbes magilumiques. Visitez la recherche d'orbes magilumiques pour améliorer les orbes magilumiques en votre possession grâce à des matériaux. Débloquer la gravure pour un orbe permettra à l'orbe concerné de profiter des effets de cette gravure. Augmentez votre rang de recherche d'orbes magilumiques pour améliorer encore davantage vos orbes magilumiques. Les matériaux peuvent être obtenus comme récompense supplémentaire en mission. Ok. Bon, voyons voir. Augmente de 10% les dégâts infligés. Vas-y, ça je crois. Ah, ça coûte de l'argent. Ah, les ratus, les rongeurs. Et ça donne quoi? Assassinat et foulée invisible. Après, j'aime bien attaque sautée. Hein. Ça me permet de me déplacer derrière les ennemis. Ouais, ça c'est l'arme finale, ça, je reconnais. Chiche. Merde, c'est pas ça que je voulais faire. Je voulais regarder les autres armes. Ok. Ok. Et... ok. Ah ouais, réduit le coût en PE de 10%, je prends, parce que assassinat, j'utilise vraiment souvent. Donc je dis pas non. Ils ont tous des quêtes là, wesh. Vas-y, je passe, je m'en fiche. Je veux pas savoir ce que vous voulez. Ok, il veut de la thune. Toi, tu veux quoi? De la thune aussi, voilà. Why? Eh bah parce que j'ai pas d'argent. Voilà pourquoi je veux pas. Ok, lui, il veut quoi? Il veut juste me parler?
Iska, I want to move some of our members around. Here's a list of who I was thinking of.
All right. Let's see. I've no objections. It's important to have the right people in the right place. The question is, who's going to tell our...
I was thinking you could do it.
You realize that people may not take this particularly well, don't you?
All the more reason for you to do it.
I'm sure there's no ill will on your part, but I can't help but feel a little exploited. You do seem perfectly happy to have me do your dirty work.
As you say, there's no ill will involved.
Comme tu l'as dit, je m'en bats les couilles. Merci pour ton aide. Bon, ok, j'ai... Bon, vu que j'ai 1500 gold, vas-y, on va aller voir un des gars. Et lui.
No.
Now, hey, I had it. And also, can I ask you a favor?
Aye.
Incredible.
No.
My thanks.
Anyway.
That's right.
Ok, allons stopper de l'hybride. Bon, vas-y, je peux quand même faire une petite quête. Pas une quête secondaire. Comme ça, j'achète l'amélioration à 1500 gold.
The town appears to be relatively unharmed thus far. But the bandits are on the move. We must eliminate them before they can strike.
On est ready, mon pote.
Very well.
Got it.
Right away.
On my way.
All right. One down.
Ah oui, c'était vraiment rapide pour le coup.
It would seem I've grown stronger.
Who are you?
We are the Blue Foxes. Perhaps you've heard of us.
That new mercenary group, based in Central Field?
That's right.
I see. Then the rumors about your capabilities are...
Sir Donovar, once things are in order here, would you come and visit our base at Elm Camp?
But of course. I owe you my life, after all.
Ah, donc lui, on va le recruter, à mon avis. Ouais, bah, il est là. Donovar.
Sir Donovar, would you consider coming out of retirement in order to fight alongside us? Having seen you in action against the bandits, I feel that you still belong on the front lines.
I am not retired. I have a duty to protect that town. I cannot abandon it.
Your duty can be fulfilled as a Blue Fox. Defending the kingdom will keep the town safe.
Perhaps you are right. And perhaps our meeting was meant to be. Long in the tooth I may be, but I shall draw my sword once more in the name of the Blue Fox. I shall be glad of the opportunity to die an honorable death.
Thank you, Sir Donovar.
Donovar Sullion, un ancien garde royal dans la fleur de l'âge. D'une loyauté sans faille, il continue de se battre pour son roi et son pays. Il manie la hache et absorbe les PV ennemis comme personne. En situation de crise, il est toujours à la hauteur. Hop. Ok. Du coup, hop, on va aller financer ce gars-là.
No.
This what's not if thank you. Like
No.
Je suis pas sûr que j'ai assez de thunes pour... Ah, c'est 5000. Ah ouais, rien que ça. Bon bah... Bon bah cool alors. Pour l'instant, on va faire ça comme ça. On va faire la quête principale là. Ouais, donc en fait, il y a des personnages qui rejoignent ton unité en quête secondaire, quoi.
This will be the Blue Fox's first long-distance deployment. Expect a major battle. You are to eliminate a demi-human swarm that has laid waste to several Westfield villages. Their path so far suggests that they are set to attack the town of Yulden next. Yulden is located on the Jacquerie Highway that runs westward from Central Field. It's the most prosperous town in all of Westfield, and an essential stopover for pilgrims and traders alike. Your task is to prevent the swarm from reaching Yulden and ensure that no harm befalls the town.
All while the Imperials draw ever closer.
There have only been reports of minor skirmishes with the enemy fleet descending upon Targaryen naval base. A major engagement has yet to occur. There is still time before the battle truly begins. Time aplenty for you to fulfill this mission.
It's just all so underwhelming.
There is just as much meaning to be found in defending Yulden as there is in fending off the Empire.
Please, I am in no mood for such nonsense.
Enough. We must hurry.
Elle aime trop la bagarre, Valta Queen. T'as l'impression, là, ouais, vas-y, ça me fait chier de me battre contre des hybrides. Moi, je veux me battre contre des bonhommes, là.
The
Ok.
swarm is larger than I expected. It's unheard of for demi-humans to amass in such numbers.
They certainly didn't all gather together by chance.
Indeed not. We ought to find out what's behind this.
We can think about that later. For now, our priority is eliminating them.
6 minutes. Ok, c'est fine. Ok.
Understood.
Let's get going.
On my way.
I understand.
Got it.
On my way.
Got it.
Here I go!
Target eliminated. Got it.
Let's get going.
Next target.
Understood.
Got it.
Ok, il circule, lui.
On my way.
Ouais, en fait, ça sert à rien.
Very well.
Go.
I understand.
On my way.
Understood.
Go.
Here it goes. Got it.
Be gone with you.
Tac. Ouais, c'est un peu dommage. Pour l'instant, les combats sont vraiment simples. Je pense que, enfin, j'aurais pu augmenter le niveau de difficulté.
Next target.
Bon, après, le but, c'est quand même aussi de profiter de l'histoire. J'ai pas envie de trop galérer pendant les combats.
Understood.
Surtout vu comment je suis focus pendant les combats, je parle pas trop, je réfléchis, donc en vrai,
On my way.
c'est peut-être pas plus mal que les combats soient simples. Ça me permet d'être un peu plus bavard, on va dire.
Be gone with
Ok,
you.
je tue.
Target eliminated.
Very well.
Got it.
Right away.
Let's get going.
Yes, I think this will do.
On my way. Go. Next target.
Very well.
Ok.
Target eliminated. Got it.
Bon, je pense qu'il va y avoir une autre vague. Voilà.
Here they come again.
Les revoilà.
This is our first assignment as the Blue Foxes. Let's make sure we don't lose focus.
Staying focused is my specialty.
Come on, let's make this quick.
Let's get going.
Oh merde.
I understand.
Understood.
Got it.
Right away.
Go.
Bah, j'en connais un qui a bien fait de pas détruire la barricade finalement.
Very well.
Je vais la mettre
I
là.
understand.
Ah oui, alors non, par contre, faut pas que tu passes par là.
I understand.
Let's get going.
Est-ce que je le tue? Tac, tac.
Next target.
Got it.
Merde, elle va plus lentement que le...
Right away.
Understood.
Fall back into ranks. Get ready.
Non, du coup, W. Lui, ça peut le faire, peut-être. Ça ne le fait pas. C'est pas grave, on va attendre un petit peu.
You call that an attack?
Voilà, là, je pense qu'on est bon. Ok, tout le monde est dedans. On valide. Comme ça, tout le monde est soigné, tout le monde récupère des PE. Bah, je veux que tu ailles l'attaquer, quoi, mon ref.
I understand.
On my way.
Here, a bit of healing for you.
Be gone with you.
Enfin, je suis si mal que ça. Il avait quand même 50% de ses HP, je crois, là. Quand même. Et c'était un mêlé, c'était même pas un range.
Here goes.
Right away.
Let's get going.
On my way.
Got it.
I understand.
Understood.
Got it.
Very well.
Let's get going.
Hop,
On my way.
on attaque. Je vais le laisser... Ah mais toi tu continues d'attaquer,
Right
wesh.
away.
T'arrêtes pas.
That's an attack. Be gone with you.
Rarararara.
Target eliminated.
Yet another foe defeated.
Ouais, bon. C'est quand même très facile pour l'instant.
I grow ever more powerful. I expected little in the way of fun, yet I was still disappointed.
I'm only glad that Yulden suffered minimal damage. And can
Indeed.
Now, we had better return to Central Field. There may be news from the front.
Il y a quelque chose qui cloche.
Trouble?
I remain puzzled by the actions of the demi-humans in Westfield. What has driven them to slaughter like this? Forming swarms and attacking settlements in a coordinated way is simply not in their nature. And having fought a fair few of them now, I would also say it is beyond their intelligence.
Interesting. Do you mean to suggest that someone is manipulating them?
It's possible. We'll have to investigate further.
Ah, it's them again.
Oh, mais c'est qui ce Hadi?
Well, at least we got those demi-humans under our control. Just a shame they weren't very useful. Not to worry though. There's profit to be made from this yet.
Qui est donc cet individu?
The Blue Foxes eliminate a demi-human horde that had been launching violent attacks in Westfield. Left with suspicions regarding the horde's behavior, Andrea sends out a scouting party. It soon emerges that the attacks were instigated by Hadi Solbay of the Aardwolf Thieves. This is reported to the Duke, who orders that the Aardwolves be put to the sword at once. Meanwhile, the knights and mercenaries of Eastfield are mobilized by the Lord's Council, and an army of 11,000 strong gathers at Tagaria Naval Base. The army is led by Alatane's Crown Prince himself, Ivangar Shatham. With the Imperial fleet looming ominously, the Alatanians prepare to face an imminent assault.
Prince Ivangar has set out with his troops to Tagaria Naval Base.
The prince is expected to be king one day, and not only because he's the firstborn. His skills are unmatched, while the Mark of the Blessed affirms his right to the throne.
Ah, ça y est. On nous reparle enfin de la marque du béni.
Then we shall do our utmost to be of service to him.
Because of Levi.
Yes. The fact that he has the mark makes me feel that Levi's spirit lives on in him.
Levi.
Well, his ascension to the throne is not set in stone, despite being the most likely candidate.
Are you hinting at something?
Not at all. The future is unpredictable, that's all I meant. Levi's unfortunate fate is proof of that.
True. We can but do our best to deal with what life throws at us.
Got a sec? Oh, bother. Right. That reminds me. I'm counting on you.
Ok. Je suis comment en termes de gold là? Non, faut que je fasse tab. 3800. Ok.
As before, I shall now explain. I trust in your ability.
I trust in your ability. Ok, bah on enchaîne, hein.
Our next mission involves the elimination of the Aardwolves. They're a band of ruthless criminals who'll commit any atrocity if it earns them coin. Our investigation into the demi-human attacks also revealed the Aardwolves to be linked to the Empire.
The Empire?
So that's the bigger picture. stirring up domestic trouble to weaken us from within.
Correct. And the Ardwolves' leader, Hadi Solbay, is particularly notorious for his vicious crimes throughout the country. He's the one who arranged the attacks by the Gothram bandits and the callous kidnappings of young women for Count Horace. The Duke feels we can ill afford inaction when our kingdom is already in dire straits.
The Ardwolves have long been elusive, but we have at last found their camp in Udine, West Centralfield. We can spring an ambush on them if we make a detour to the camp via the crags on the western side of the forest.
Understood. We must vanquish them before they move camp.
Well, Hadi, I had a good run, but I think the time has come to head for pastures new.
You're leaving? Shivat, you traitor!
I'll allow it. What are we, if not a bunch of drifters?
I knew you'd understand, Hadi. And you never know. I might come back if the fancy takes me.
Don't you get cocky with me now. This isn't a brothel you come to when you feel lonesome.
If only it was.
Ok. Peut-être le visage d'un ennemi.
We'll prepare a surprise for the uninvited guests.
Over to you, Josel. We'll regroup later.
De toute façon, je pars du principe que s'il y a un cercle rouge, c'est que c'est un méchant et que ce cercle ne va pas du tout changer ne change pas de couleur de l'histoire.
The ground looks like it's glowing.
Jade crystals. The Udine forest is under royal government control. It is used as a jade mine.
This is what the bandits were after all along.
Most likely. Jade deposits are also said to have been found in the Regia Highlands recently.
And we heard that Hadi had ties with Gothram's bandits. The web is starting to reveal itself. The Ardwolves seem to be well prepared, don't they?
Indeed. Almost as though they knew we were coming. Perhaps they're looking to be rid of us for good.
Once the patrolling guards have been dealt with, we'll take the turret.
There are plenty of guards over there as well, and they're sure to see us coming.
So, either we create a diversion to make an opening, or attack head-on. It's up to you, Reyes. Just make sure you keep an eye out for things we can use to our advantage.
Oh bah t'inquiète hein. Moi je me connais hein. Ça va rentrer dans le tas.
Very well.
Got it. I understand.
Got it.
Got it.
On my way.
Right away. I understand. Right away. Let's get going!
Go.
C'est vrai que j'avais oublié que j'avais plus les multiples coups des stocks là avec la lance. Ouais, il fait vraiment trop mal. C'est une folie. C'est illégal d'avoir autant de dégâts.
Target eliminated. On my way.
Understood.
I understand.
En vrai, je pense que les niveaux méritent des fois d'avoir plus d'ennemis. Quand même. Là, ça reste...
Let's get going.
on a des petites vagues d'ennemis à chaque fois. 2, 3, 4 au max.
Very well.
I understand.
All right. One down. Got it.
It's been secured.
Ou autrement...
Right, the gate is open. Now we can move ahead.
Aye. But look.
Whoa, that is a lot of guards, and they've got 2 turrets.
Looks like they know who they're dealing with.
Ils ont 2 tourelles. Ah là là. Ça veut dire que le Nexus est protégé. Ok.
We need to observe their patrol routes and time our attacks carefully.
Bon bah vu que j'ai 2...
Right away.
Vu que j'ai... Ah non, j'en ai qu'un. FF.
Fall back into ranks. Get ready.
Very well.
On my way.
Merde, je me suis gouré.
I understand.
Is that all you have?
Ok, là va falloir utiliser ça.
Be gone with you.
Et là,
This is bad.
c'est parti. Je vais pouvoir l'utiliser qu'une fois. Ah, fait chier.
Was that an attack or a mosquito bite?
Vas-y, je prends le risque.
Oh, they just died.
I'll show you the fruits of experience.
That's a bit much.
We'll hold them here.
Ah, tout le monde est on CD, c'est chaud là.
Oh, they just died.
Mais
Yet another foe defeated. Understood. Very well.
This is bad.
non, je sais. Pas moyen d'avoir les 3 là. Bon, dans ces cas-là, faut prendre ces 2 là.
Be gone with you.
Hop. Sur toi. Ok, let's go. Tout le monde est en train de clamser chez eux, ça c'est bien.
I understand. Right away.
Let's get going.
On my way.
I understand.
Understood.
Here, a bit of healing for you.
Je le tue là. Let's go. Ouh, bon.
Next
Oh,
time.
il a fallu beaucoup réfléchir, hein.
Go.
Mais ça l'a fait.
Go.
PS.
Capture successful.
Ah mais je suis con, c'est pas grave. J'avais oublié. Ça va faire un contrôle. Ça va rassembler tout le monde au même endroit.
Gate's been opened. It must be them.
That seems to be the last gate. We then deal with their boss.
Let's not be complacent. He's the Ardwolves' leader.
The unknowns are what make things fun.
Et c'est ce
Here's
qu'il y a.
hoping he puts up a fight before perishing.
Mais quand je te dis qu'elle aime trop la bagarre, elle... Mais attends, mais c'est censé être une noble, elle se bat pas, wesh. Et c'est ça qui rend les choses intéressantes. Espérons qu'il soit un adversaire de taille. Elle veut que se battre.
Let's get going.
Hop. Ça fera pas de mal.
I've got you.
Ok.
Very well.
Got it.
Understood.
Let's get going. Fall back into ranks. Get ready.
Got it.
Non mais je peux pas aller chercher les PT. Du coup on va faire ça plutôt. Chute de météore. Il y a moyen de faire un truc là avec les tonneaux.
Could be useful. On my way.
Much.
Push forward. Yet another seize victory.
Right away.
Was that an attack or a mosquito bite?
On my way.
Here goes. Let's get going.
I understand.
Target eliminated.
That's a bit much.
Here, a bit of healing for you.
Be gone with you.
Et hop là, allez, fin du game, c'est bon.
Next target. More.
Finish.
I must kill more.
Je dois en tuer plus, ah ouais carrément.
Where is Hattie Solbay?
He's not here.
He must have slipped away while his underlings were keeping us busy.
Blast! We fight through all the Ardwolves and still fail to get the one man we're after.
Putain, encore.
Our mission is not accomplished so long as he remains alive. But we should return home for now.
Mission réussie.
I'm not stopping here.
Ok, là va y avoir des trucs intéressants du coup.
Lady Walterquin, you have a visitor.
Who?
It is I, Shivat Moltzin. I do say you are looking radiant as ever.
The Ardwolves fall prey to the Blue Foxes, but their leader, Hâte Solbay, manages to escape. As the group considers how best to track him down, they are paid a visit by one Shivat Maltzin. He had once been a retainer for House Redditch, and more recently, a high-ranking Ardwolf. Though he showed no hesitation in divulging the location of Solby's hideout. It seems he has taken to hiding in a cave near the Riodale River in Central Field. The unit are all set to depart for the river when they receive an unexpected visitor. It is Duke Hende himself, Lord Counselor and patron of the Blue Foxes.
On va enfin voir sa tête pour de vrai.
This is everyone, I believe.
Splendid. Please be at ease. My presence should not be cause for alarm. Firstly, I must commend your efficient elimination of the Odd Wolf thieves. Alas, the leader of these bandits, Hadi Solbe, remains at large. Have you been able to locate him?
Fret not, Duke Hende. We have received information that he is in hiding in a location near the Riodale River.
That news is very good to hear.
C'est quoi cette
I
moustache?
doubt I need to stress how vital it is that you apprehend or kill this traitor. My sources also report that he possesses jade of exceptionally high quality. You will retrieve it from him, and you will utter not a word of this matter to anyone.
And thus, your true goal lies in the jade, then.
As you say, I will not deny it. You will recognize it as soon as you see it. Its superior brilliance is unmistakable.
Is that so? And just what exactly does your grace intend to do with this jade, pray tell?
All you need to know at this moment in time, Walter Quinn, is that the fate of our nation depends on this mission.
Such a grandiose statement. Personally, I don't care what happens to the country.
Oula.
Keep your thoughts to yourself, Walter Quinn.
Stop loitering around, Shivat.
Forgive me. I'm still getting used to my new environment.
You do understand that we're not on your side, don't you? Once an Aardwolf.
But you wanted me on your side when you asked me to join the unit.
That wasn't a matter of taking sides. I merely recognized you as a potential asset, that's all.
An asset? Huh. I see. Then I had better make sure that I am of use to you.
Yes, you had.
Perhaps I should start by entertaining you with tales of Walter Quinn's past.
Ah.
Later, perhaps.
Oh.
As you wish.
Il a un flow avec ses cheveux blancs et ses mèches violettes, lui. Un jeune bandit qui change souvent d'unité, qu'importe la situation, il fait toujours preuve d'une répartie cinglante. Magicien doué, il est spécialisé dans les sorts de restauration. Ah, c'est un magicien. D'accord. Hop, vu que c'est un voleur, je pensais que ça allait genre se battre avec des tags et tout, machin. Non, même pas. Soin. Augmente la récupération. Ok. Ah. Tac. Donc... Où on était déjà? Ah oui. Ah, puis en plus, oui, on a dit PA, on a débloqué les trucs. Alors... Restaure 3% de vos PV quand vous soignez un allié. Ok. Il a des trucs pas mal, lui. Bon, en soi, il n'y a qu'une seule personne qui a 10 PA, c'est lui. Est-ce que je devrais pas en profiter, quand même? Curer des effets continus, on s'en fiche. Restaure 3% de vos PV quand vous soignez un allié, pourquoi pas. Dégâts au type, on s'en fout. Réduit le temps de recharge. Restaure 1 PE toutes les 5 secondes. Sachant que mes combats, ils durent 3 minutes. 60 secondes. Ah mais c'est 1%, pas 1 PE. Hop, petite quête principale.
What did you do before you started working for the Duke, Lorraine?
My family were nobles, but of low status. I was schooled in etiquette, taught to know my place. At 15, my father chose a husband for me.
Ah ouais.
But I wanted to complete my studies, and luckily the Duke's Academy accepted me as a student.
A clever way of avoiding marriage. What happened next?
His Grace approached me directly to ask if I would work for him.
I see. Choosing between your fiancé and the Duke wasn't much of a dilemma, then.
If you're insinuating romantic interest, you are mistaken. He is like a father to me.
The father you would have liked to have had, by the sounds of it. Would you say you know His Grace better than most, on account of being his trusted assistant?
I'm fairly confident I know him better than you do.
But of course.
What is it that you want from me, Andreas?
Toujours en mode investigation, le petit Andreas.
Oh, nothing in particular.
C'est un enquêteur.
Oh, my apologies. I trust in your ability.
I trust in your ability.
Hâte Solbay, the leader of the Aardwolves, and its remnants, are laying low in the caves by the Riodale River. The mighty Riodale raises in Centralfield, and then crosses Southfield on its way to the sea.
That means Solby might be planning to make his escape to Southfield by boat.
He cannot be allowed to get away with the Jade. Blue Foxes pounce on him in his burrow before he has the chance to set sail.
He won't escape us this time, Your Grace.
And of course, we'll try not to forget about the Jade while we're at it, yes?
Naturally.
Centralfield, planque des voleurs.
It seems the Blue Foxes have been sniffing around, Hattie.
And they got the better of Josel too. Damn them. It's like it's time for this old wolf to finish off the nosy foxes before they get in our way.
It seems that cur, Hâte Solby, has kept plenty in reserve.
A frontal assault against these heavy armaments would have us as cannon fodder.
Un canon qui attaque automatiquement toutes les unités à proximité. La portée de son tir s'affiche lorsque vous donnez des ordres de déplacement à une unité. Alors choisissez votre trajet en conséquence.
Yes, I'm going.
On my way. Got it.
Got it.
On my way.
Very well. Understood.
Got it.
Let's get going.
Merde. Ah, putain.
On my way.
Ah, attends, on va faire autre chose là parce qu'ils ont pas l'air de vouloir attaquer mes autres persos là.
Understood.
Very well.
Let's get going.
Oh.
Yes, I'm going.
Be gone with you. Target eliminated.
Understood. Very well.
Got it. Was that an attack or a mosquito bite?
Understood.
Take this! Was that an attack or a mosquito bite?
One enemy unit.
Take him
Go. Yes, I'm going.
Understood. Very well.
Ah merde, je suis con, bah oui. Donc il est en train de charger sa compétence.
Here goes!
Il a dû faire l'inverse.
Next target.
Let's get going!
On my way.
This isn't really my style.
One enemy unit.
Take him down.
Faut que j'aille là. Ah mais ah oui, il y a le canon qui est là.
Very well.
Attends, la range du canon, c'est ce que je crois là?
Got it.
On my way.
Yes, I'm going.
Got it.
Very well.
Go. On my way.
Fall back into ranks. Get ready.
Form ranks! Forward!
Understood.
Go. Be gone with you. Target eliminated. On my way. Be gone with you. Next target.
Yes, I'm going.
Seize victory!
Understood.
Very well.
Let's get going.
Oh, this feeling never gets old.
Go.
Very well.
On my way.
Understood.
Yes, I'm going.
Ça fait bizarre de voir un voleur qui heal,
Target eliminated.
qui a un rôle de support.
What's this?
Oh, il a encore disparu, Adi.
In any case. On my way.
I'm going.
Damn.
Child's play.
Inconceivable!
You ugly bastards.
Ah ouais, waouh, la tronche du piège, quoi. Enfin bref. Ok, c'est parti.
Very well.
Understood.
Very well.
Got it.
Understood.
On my way.
Yes, I'm going.
Let's get going. Got it.
Et parfait. Ok, j'ai les 3. Hop, les 3 sont provoqués. Hop, toi tu vas te mettre là. Attaque, avec attaque sautée, je peux aller sur l'archer, c'est pixels. Comme ça, je passe pas dans la zone où l'archer peut m'attaquer. Ok, tout se passe bien pour l'instant.
Let's get going. Got it. Was that an attack or a mosquito bite?
Understood. Understood.
Let's get going.
Target eliminated.
Bon bah si je le tue, si on fait ça. Tac. Comme ça. Tout le monde se focus sur lui. Je fais ça. J'ai pas regardé s'il y avait un chrono. Comment ça se passe? 8 minutes. Ah oui, bah je suis large là.
One down.
Yes, yes, I'm going.
Let's get going.
Very well.
Fall back into ranks. Get ready.
Take this!
Understood.
Oh, bon vas-y, j'utilise Bahamu pour supprimer les unités derrière. Bon, je serai tranquille. Voilà.
Very well.
Be gone with you.
Et après la provocation, ça compte comme une altération d'état, donc en soi...
Yes, yes, I'm going. Understood.
Here goes. Let's get going.
Very well.
On my way.
Yes, yes. You lightweights can't hurt me. Understood.
Got it.
Understood.
Non mais s'il y a qu'un ennemi, je suis con, ça me sert à rien. Allez, finito Peppa.
Next target.
Point faible. Trop fort.
It would seem I've grown stronger.
You can't take it. Paddy Selby is done for, and we have the Jade. Mission accomplished.
His jade smuggling operation certainly seemed lucrative. I wonder who was buying.
Some noble with deep pockets. Or perhaps not.
It really is exceptionally beautiful jade. Do we have to hand it over?
We follow our orders, Quinn.
I believe the royal envoys are already here to collect it, in fact.
Étrange cette Valta Queen quand même.
Excellent work, Blue Foxes. Your efforts will be handsomely rewarded.
The violence in Centralfield will hopefully end now, Hadi Solbay is out of the picture.
But what about the jade, Your Grace? Where are you keeping it?
What are you talking about? The royal envoys collected the jade. Did you not see?
Were they royal envoys? I was sure I'd seen them at your mansion.
I'm afraid you're mistaken.
If Your Grace says so.
Now then, I had best be off. Continue in this vein going forth, Blue Foxes.
Sir!
Je sais pas pourquoi, mais je le sens qu'on va se rebeller à un moment contre les ordres du...
The fuse of war is lit, and clashes break out on the eastern coast between royal and imperial forces. These mark the start of what will become known as the Tagaria campaign. The royals boast numerical superiority and a mastery of ancient sorcery, and initially succeed in pushing back the Empire. But the Imperials respond by deploying a force of Wyvern riders, led by their general, Zavatian. If this Wyvern aerial assault breaks the Royals' line, the Empire will make landfall. A brutal struggle ensues, with neither side willing to give an inch. Ardwolf's leader, Hadi Solbay, is slain, and his jade is retrieved by the royal government. Some Blue Foxes grow suspicious of the Duke, but given the escalation of military action, there is no time to entertain such doubts. The royals fighting the Empire in the Tagaria campaign have sent a formal request for help.